Hello, Jay Barino here. Welcome back. This is StarCraft Alternate. We're on Renegade Roar, Mission 4, the Bocaj Canyon, which is just Jacob backwards, because it's the Jacob's installation. The Kukul Khan has tasked the Brood with another mission. Kukul Khan Brood, Command Leviathan, Planet Marsara, 3 hours after evacuation. I like the naming convention for the Brood, because they're all named after old gods. Mind Courier! Your reputation with the Swarm has been damaged with the investigation of your affiliation with Kerrigan. Cerebrit, Kerrigan and her brood had rescued me from the behemoth of the Garm. They are as disillusioned with the Swarm as we are. I know their reputation, but at this point it seems irrelevant. I think Kerrigan wanted to see you. It's like he's shouting at us. Cerebrit, Marsara is almost completely conquered by the Protoss. The Swarm is abandoning this world, and so are we. But there's one thing I need you to do before we go. I want you to raid the Garm's subterranean hive cluster and retrieve whatever spoils you can find there. With the chaos of the Garm's evacuation, you shouldn't have any trouble getting in or out of the tunnels. I will join this attack. I'm into it. Big D! Retrieve the Mind Sack! Mind Sack! Mind Courier. Here we go. Draliska. Hey, we've only got two upgrades. I feel cheated. Got 3-3 in the original. Alright. Well, let's see how this goes. We're going to be doing as much with Draliska as possible. We've got Zerglin's speed. That's nice. Okay, you know what? We're just going to make this all... these Hydralisks will be their own group. I don't need to separate Draliska from the other Hydralisks. Okay, I don't know what tricks and traps might await us here. If there's an infested Terran, I will riot. I'm going to take it to the streets. Yeah, do you see that? Look at that pro manipulation of the StarCraft 1 AI. That was done entirely on purpose and not because I misclicked off the screen. Okay, turn and fight. Now, our units do have a nice little passive health regen. I don't like the idea of sitting and waiting for it, but in certain circumstances I might. It depends. Based on the last mission, obviously, I may have to min-max a tiny bit here on these micro missions. There are not many micro missions. I think there's only one per campaign until you get to Brood War, at which point I think there's 2. So, we'll see. Laughing along with creepy Big D. Get in there. I'm gonna move up. I'm moving up with the drone. The drone that's gonna collect the Mind Sack. Mind Sack. Because I don't know if maybe stuff will spawn behind us. Who knows? Who knows? So let's play it cool. I do like the custom voicing that's been added for Draliska. That's from StarCraft 2. Just gives it a nice little charm, a little bit of extra immersion. I don't want to auto attack just really far in because you don't know. I like if I can cause them to unburrow one at a time, that would be ideal. Back them up. It is time. Destroy them. Kukul Khan. Cool. All right. So, I'm trying to, I can't tell if there's like multiple ways to go or what. Hey, look at that. So that's like a little teleporter. Let's go. Okay, let's go back. I just wanted to see where on the map that would take us. Because obviously I want to check over here, because there may be something similar to where you find out, like, oh, they're breeding Protoss. Oh my god! I regret many things. So we don't need to kill that, so I'm not gonna. Thanks, StarCraft AI, for making that Ultralisk act like an idiot. So let us go this way instead. We're probably gonna have to kill one of those later. I almost guarantee it. Okay, get in there. Okay, trying to micro these Hydralisks in and out, because I don't want to risk losing one too early into the map, though it does seem like we're probably about a third to a half through this. I'm glad I took a bit of a break from StarCraft 1, because it feels a lot fresher coming back to it now. Feels good. Let's keep it up. It's kind of tight down here, so let's yeah, let our Hydralisk through first. Draliska can tank a lot. Dead end. Drone, move on up. Moving on up with the drone. We finally got a piece of the mind sack. Mind sack. Alright. I mean, it's funny that I'm like low-key mocking the goofy names, but it's like the original StarCraft wasn't much better. It's just like data disk. Get the data. I mean, I guess data disk makes more sense. You're just getting like a CD, right? Is that the mind sack? All right, get in there. Back them up. Back them up. Trying to like flood in with the Zerglings so that we're not leading with them, because we haven't lost any Zerglings yet either. Destroy them. All right, that creepy whispery voice does become mildly unnerving over time. Yeah, you go in the back, buddy. Okay, another teleporter. Just go. So, because this is like a canyon, it's not like there can be automated traps like there would be in a compound. It's just burrowed stuff. It's always going to be burrowed stuff constantly, right? Okay, good. Our hero's in the front. That's perfect. Okay, I think that went about as well as it could. Okay, and based on the minimap on the minimap preview, it looks like there's so many loops through this canyon, there's like zigzags through, that I still think that we're probably only about halfway through, given that this is probably going to loop back and forth 3 to 4 more times, if I had to guess. And I'm keeping the drone close, only because I keep thinking maybe something's going to pop out behind us, but nothing's popped out behind us yet. Okay. And unless I missed something, there wasn't like a Protoss breeding whatever that I've seen, so. I sense many things. I was gonna say, there's bound to be some enemies here soon. Yep, no, they're here. Protoss, this is impossible. It's possible. I saw Protoss within GARM-controlled prisons myself, and that was over a year ago. It's clear the Swarm have known about them for some time. Now, with that said, we have priorities now. We'll deal with the Protoss another day. There are many ways to die. I'm glad that it wasn't just like, there's 4 carriers. They're in prison here. If you want the extra bit of dialogue, you gotta take them out. I sense many things. Okay. I don't know if we're going to have to escape with the mind sack. In the very original version of the game, I think you had to leave the compound as well. At least in the Prima official strategy guide, it detailed the Jacobs installation as having to leave after you get the disc, whereas in the current version of the game, at least, you don't. You just have to find it, and he goes, "Hey, we found the plans, man," and then the mission ends. So I'm not really sure. Stop laughing at me, you weirdo. I sense many things. All right. Well, this is nice because it adds something very, very new to a very familiar experience, which is cool. I mean, I played a lot of campaigns. Like iQuare's made some really cool stuff that it's like they take place in tandem with the original mission, so you can see how they kind of fit in and as like little puzzle pieces, which I think is awesome. You know, I still haven't lost a unit. Alright. It's like, oh, now you gotta go in the installation. There's a second part, and it's the Bocaj Canyon into the Jacobs installation.
There are many ways to die. Always.
Alright, this looks promising. Let's just lure these back a little bit. One at a time. Get in there, get in there. Move up with the drone. Nothing's popped out behind me yet, so I'm waiting for that infested Terran. I feel like there's bound to be one right at the end.
There are many ways to die.
But there's definitely some inconsistencies here, and it may very well be intentional, where Mission 3 was meant to be harder, because if this campaign is meant for veterans, then a difficulty curve is not nearly as important as the base game, where it's meant to teach the player how to play as they're moving through. Whereas here, you're expected to know how to play it, so it's meant to fit more of a narrative in terms of difficulty curve, as opposed to, like, it goes from easier to harder in a linear way.
I sense many things.
Mind sacks. All right, go get it, boys. Is there anything else here? Oh, there's more. Make sure we kill all this stuff, please.
I sense many things.
Okay, pick it up. Maybe stuff will spawn and we gotta leave, or it's gonna end. We have a mind sack. It might contain valuable information on the Garm. Cool. Even just the little detail of making the drone make a harvesting noise as it picks up one of the chrysalises / mind sacks. Cool. It's a fun little quick micro mission. Not too engaging, as most micro missions in the vanilla game are not. Oh my god, look at that 101 artificial APM. I am a god of this game. Alright, I'll see everyone next time. Thanks for watching. Bye now.